Many Face Publishing here, man. Trying to finish up this move. Um, just looking at a little headline, man, of this girl coming for Jeezy's money. I feel like these laws in this country are made against us, man, against men when it comes to the standards, man. Like, my thing is just to make it make sense to me, man. If I earned my money before I met you, what right do you have to something that I earned before you? You know what I'm saying? Like, now if I did some damage to you, or I did, I was abusive to you, or things like that, or like I did something to deserve, like I was, like I said, abuse, or I'm negligent to the kids or something if we have kids. All right, no problem. Supposed to piece them off or whatever. But if you just divorcing me because you're not happy, or I'm divorcing you because I'm not happy, or whatever the situation is that has nothing to do with any abuse, and maybe things just didn't work out. Now, if you're a loyal wife and I cheat on you, yeah, you deserve to get something. But to just take all of a man's money, or half of his money, and put this man in financial debt and all of that for money you didn't earn, I have a problem with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same to me as like a girl putting a man on child support, because some of these laws, the way these laws are designed, they're designed to be abused. And some of these girls put dudes on child support and get, especially rich dudes, man, like, and get hundreds of thousands of dollars, 5 figures a month. What the hell does that kid need all that money for? Yeah, I understand that the father's, rich or whatever, but what does a child need $50,000 for a month? What kind of lifestyle is this child living if he's not with the father? If I'm not with the father, if I'm not with my child, what does my child need all of this money for? I'm not saying he needs this money to survive or he can't live, but you got people paying $50,000, $75,000 a month, $100,000 a month for child support. Just because he got some money, that's not right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, there's a lot of things that go on in these relationships that we don't know about, man. And just because we getting a divorce, I don't think it's right that a woman just gets half of your money like that. Especially when she wasn't there through the grind, when you was out here. Now, she was there through thick and thin with you and out there in the grind, and you came up and you got into this bread. Yeah, she should get some money out of that, because she went through the trenches with you, man. But to just give, these laws they gotta do something about these laws, man. Gotta do something about these laws, man. You know what I'm saying? Like those laws are designed, they're being abused, man. Like I said, if you a man that don't take care of your kids, then yeah, you should be on child support. If you a man that is neglectful and things like that, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, you're not spending time with your kids and stuff, yeah, you should be on child support. If you're not providing for them. But if a man is, some of these dudes be providing for the kids, and the girl still put them on child support just because they not happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some brothers that get divorced from a chick, and out of spite, I want half your money. Or because he made a mistake or did whatever he did, or she's not happy in the relationship, maybe he cheated on, I want half. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he, like I said, if it's abuse, cheating, I think she should get something. But to take a man's wealth and get paid all of this and that, alimony, I'm getting half of this, half of that. I'm talking about all this shit, like the houses, the cars. What the fuck did you do to deserve half, man? All you did was lay down in the bed with me. I already had this shit. The same thing with the child support, man. You got a man out here working. I'm telling you from seeing the shit. dudes out here working, busting their ass, and they getting a check raped. You know what I'm saying? Like, check getting destroyed, man. So now when they get their check, they losing, you know what I'm saying? They got bills and stuff they gotta pay on their own. But because it didn't work out, me and this girl, I'm trying to be there with the kid, and but she don't want no parts of me. You know what I'm saying? But she want to make my life a living hell. She puts me on child support. So now they taking out all these portions out of my check. Now I'm forced to get 2 jobs and work or whatever. I'm forced to have to do something to get some extra income, which takes more time away from anything personal that I need to do, which is your kids or any other things, rest, your health, your well-being, because now you're constantly working because you in this financial debt because you got people that take advantage of the system. Then you know what I'm saying, a lot of these people, they don't want to work, so I'm gonna get the child support. These girls, they look for come-ups, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't directed towards sisters. It's a lot of women, man. They look for these come-ups, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude got money. They know if I get a divorce or if he don't get the prenup, then I'm gonna get the divorce. Or if he divorced me, I divorce him, I'm getting some money out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for a lot of these guys, man, you know, I don't want to be a hater and say, you know, but I'm not trying to sound like a hater either, but a lot of these girls only fuck with niggas because they got the money, they got the bag, or they got some status or whatever. Just look at the setups, man. Look how some of these guys act. They know a lot of these guys come from poor neighborhoods or come from, some of us come from nothing, and we, you know what I'm saying, dudes get up, they get a few dollars, and, you know, all of a sudden you get these big booty girls thrown at you, all these girls coming at you. You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing you know, you out here spending up all your bread on these girls, and you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, now you starting to get some ass, you smashing joints and everything that you would never smash before you had money. Next thing you know, this girl, or you getting married, all this stuff. But that girl wouldn't have been thinking about messing with you like that if you didn't have no money. She's only out here looking for these come-ups, man. Brothers got to start thinking, man, like, what does this girl bring to the table? It's not just about the girl having a job or anything, but like, what is she doing with her life? What kind of character she got? How she carry herself in the streets? Things like that. We just getting with these girls because they look good and they arm candy, things like that. But there's no substance behind what they doing. Just look at the housewives and all of that shit, all those shows, and look how they portray themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, mob wives, the desperate house, all this shit, these housewives in Atlanta, all of that shit. Look how they portraying themselves, man. They look like privileged girls that got with a dude and made it come up. Some of them, I sacrifice, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all in it for the come up, man. I'm not saying every woman is like that. I'm just saying the majority of them joints in it for the come up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's really upsetting to see, you know, brothers work hard, man, to earn an income, because they get with a woman and things don't go right. She don't just go her way. She got to go her way and then take from you. Now, like I said, if you're abusive, verbally, physically, if you was cheating left and right on her, then yeah, you deserve for her to do that to you, to take something from you because you took from her. She sacrificed her life or whatever, and she was loyal to you, and she was doing her part in the relationship, then yeah, you deserve something. But just because I'm divorcing you, or maybe things didn't work out, maybe we, you know what I'm saying, went separate ways, or, you know, sometimes people fall, you know, or you know, get distant after a period of time, and maybe, you know, that breath of fresh air is what people need, right? And things don't work out, whatever. That's no reason for you to take half of my shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just may not be compatible anymore. Maybe we start arguing, this shit's not working out no more, you know, but it wasn't nothing that I did malicious to you for you to say I need half of the money of money you didn't earn. And I'm only talking about the ones that get with the brothers that got shit, that's up. these girls destroy your lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with the child support, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what is the mother doing? She just has a child. For that, you might as well give me the child. Let me raise the child. If I gotta give that much money to you, it's a come up, man. This shit is crazy, man. Like, come on, man. Like, these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they doing to get their money, they do to get their bag. But if you ain't had nothing to do with getting that bag, I don't think you deserve shit, man. Especially if no harm was done to you. And some of these girls, they'll make shit up. Oh, he wasn't. I done seen niggas. Listen, man. I work at my job. Everybody take care of their kids, man. And I'm still seeing dudes go through some shit, man, just because the woman done put shit in the kid head, turn the kid against the father, and now they don't have a relationship with their kid, but they were willing and there, but because things ain't work out with the moms, she putting shit in the kid head at home, and now the kid looking at the father crazy, telling the father, tell him something, they don't want to listen, goes in one ear and out the other. They getting the attitude with the father now, and they get a little bit bigger. Like, come on, man. Like, I make this shit make sense, man. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? We got to do better, man. But I think those laws, they need to really dig into those laws, man, and make sure that people are not being taken advantage of, because I feel like that law takes advantage, those laws take advantage of men that are rich, that have money. And, you know, I just don't feel like, you know, just because we get a divorce, you deserve half everything I got when you didn't help me build shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that, man. If I offend anybody, it's my apologies. You know, hey, man, I'm just voicing how I feel, man. I just don't agree with, you know, people being taken advantage of in this court system helping them. It's not designed, it shouldn't be designed to help people like that come up, because that's all they're doing. What is that kid gonna do with that? What is a 5-year-old kid gonna do with $50,000 a month? Tell me what is he gonna buy? A Lamborghini? What is he gonna buy with that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you paying for this girl's lifestyle, man. She's using the kid, you know what I'm saying, to pay for her lifestyle, man. Because she knows you, bitch. So it's a bridge. It's the kid to you. When there's no, when it was just you and her, and then the kid came, everything was cool, but then they want to find a reason to separate themselves, or you may have seen some things that you didn't like, so you say, you know what, I'm gonna go over here, or she's, whatever, y'all go y'all mutual ways, but she needs half of your money, she needs child support, all this shit. Yo, what did she do to help me get this bag? That she needs that. You know what I'm saying? What kind of suffering did she go through? Oh, it was emotional, we got divorced. What about my emotions? So we don't have emotions? Make this shit make sense, man. Like, I'm looking at Jeezy, he trying to divorce his wife and she coming for the money. Come on, man. Leave that man money alone, man. Why are people so evil, man? For some money, man. I'm saying, I would love people to sit down and explain to somebody, what did you do to deserve half? Like, what is that? I want to know the explanations for that. This man is worth, say a nigga worth 50 million. He meets this girl, you know, they love each other, whatever, gets with her, they get a divorce, you know, things don't work out, 4 or 5 years later, you know, they get a divorce. What did she do to deserve half of that 50 million that he already had? If there's no abuse going on, there's no trauma, there's no neglect, anything like that. They just, you know, sometimes people just, you know what, mutual reasons, we gonna go out part our ways. It's not working out. Maybe, you know, she's not happy in the bed or whatever it is. It's not nothing abusive, right? What did she do to deserve half that man's money that he earned on his own before he met her. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they met each other and she helped him accumulate some more money, and she got with him, and he turned up and made another 50 to 100 million because of her support and things like that, or whatever she helped him do, that's different, because she's in the loop with that. But to just be laying around and you just deserve, nah, come on, man. The same thing with that child support shit, man. I think child support, it should be an investigation before you just award a woman child support, because anybody can say anything and then the judge is going with it because she's a woman. That's not right, man. It needs to be. I'm not on child support, by the way. I have 2 kids, going on 3, and I do my best to take care of my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not on child support. I'm just speaking on how I feel about the system and some of the things. And I'm not saying all women, because I don't want all women to think that I'm talking to all women. Just talking about the ones that take advantage of brothers that have, and they see that come up, man. I don't think it's right. You know what I'm saying? And the system helps them come up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, puts guys in bad predicaments, man. Like, come on, man. Paying all this money in child support. You tell me what a 1 or 2 year old kid gonna do with $50,000, $100,000 a month? You paying for this girl's lifestyle, man. Now, I want to know if that $100,000 is going into a trust fund for him, or is going into his bank account, and only that money is spent on him, and there's receipts saying that. Now, if it's like that, it still don't make any sense to get a kid that much money. But what is the point of giving him that money? Explain it. It's because he's rich, or he can afford it. How you know he don't come down on hard times? What happens if something happens in his career and he can't pay that child support? Like, just gotta make this shit make sense, man. I hope they, look into these laws and stuff too. And also, the abortion thing, my last little point here, I think that abortion is, as a Muslim, we don't support abortions, but I believe that since we're in America, a woman has a right to choose. I believe, I don't believe a woman should wait 6 months or 5 months and decide I need an abortion. But I also think that a woman, should, at least get a couple of months to decide, I also I think that once the baby starts to develop a heart and all that stuff, and a brain and a soul and things like that, and I believe that happens after a certain period of time, to like 4 or 5 months. I think that is like, come on, you're waiting too long now. You deciding now. I think that decision should be made within the first 3 months. That's just my opinion. But I think it's a woman's choice to decide. I think 4 months is pushing it a little bit, but if a woman, may decide, if a woman, sometimes women don't know, and they go through a lot of emotional things while they're pregnant, and I think it takes time for them to realize what they really want. Some women, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that, the government should be telling a woman, forcing women to have kids. I think that that's a decision a woman should make on her own. But I do think that it should be a decision made, within a certain time frame, and that's and then you have the rape situation. I don't think if a woman is raped, I don't think she should be forced to have that kid, or put in a position that you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, like, I think that decision is on her, man. Like, I would think that she probably wouldn't want that baby. You know what I'm saying? But what happens if a girl is raped? You gonna force her to have a kid? And this is another point that I wanted to make. Like, sometimes, when we look at some of these relationships, or some of these, single parents and stuff like that, a lot of this stuff is done, because of the society we live in, a lot of times guys and women are having kids with each other that are not planned. And sometimes guys, they get in a situation where they have a child with a woman and it's not a planned situation, and then you know what I'm saying, like, next thing you know, you're on child support. If it's her choice, say that man said, I don't really want to be bothered with the kid, and you have the kid, you still put him on child support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that's a touchy topic. But do you guys think that he should still be on child support? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, say the woman, you have a fling with a woman, you know what I'm saying? Condom break or whatever, or, y'all was having sex, whatever, y'all agree to not have kids and stuff like that. She tells you she's on the pill, whatever it is, and she ends up pregnant, but don't say anything till she's like 4-5 months. 6 months down the road, oh, I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all part ways, whatever. You don't really hear from shorty like that, but then she pops up, oh, I'm pregnant. And you like, well, I thought we weren't having a kid. I thought that, what do you think he should do in that situation? He should definitely get a test, I think. And you know what I'm saying? But now, what if it's his kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, does he still should have the right to, not right, but should he still take care of it? You know what I'm saying? Or is he right to say, hey, I don't want the kid, this wasn't planned, and he doesn't want anything to do with the kid. This wasn't something that we agreed on. It's something that she did on her own. Should he still be responsible for providing for that kid? I just want your thoughts on that. That's a tough situation, man. Because it's like, he ain't playing for that kid. He's going about his life. He might have started a whole new relationship or whatever, but 6 months later, the girl's like, hey, I'm pregnant. She didn't take her pill. You know what I'm saying? So should that man be responsible for, taking care of that kid if it's his? You know what I'm saying? Like, what should he do? You know what I mean? But anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on that last part. And like I said, if I offended anybody, my mistake. Not out here trying to offend people. I just, want to bring up some topics, man, that, some people are afraid to talk about, man. So anyways, I'm out, man. You guys have a great day. It's a nice weekend in NY. 83 tomorrow, 77 today. Juma Friday. And I'm out. Later.